everybody and welcome to a new RWBY reaction. I am so excited because last time, oh boy, I'm a big fan of Iron Moon, but I must say that after the events of last episode, I can no longer really support him, I bet. Not that I definitely supported his actions during this volume at least. But this time, yeah, he's taking it a little too far, and I believe that the guy is getting beyond redemption right now. So I believe that either he dies or we fucked. Most definitely, because I don't see how this could end well with him. I don't see him changing his mind. I don't see him. He's doing whatever. Yeah, there's no really word for it. There's no word for it. So I'm really excited to see if Winter is going to side with him right now or not. Obviously, Hare is going to side with him. The question is, are the other Aesops going to follow her or not? So I'm really wondering about that. But yeah, this episode is called Risk, and given the thumbnail, we are finally getting our Ren and Nora reunion. That is something I've been looking for, ever since Nora got her bruises, I bet, her marks. Really wondering what Ren is gonna feel, because we know how he does with feelings. So, whew. So yeah, this is gonna be a really exciting episode. I'm really surprised because usually in the opening titles you get hints of what's gonna happen. Well, you never really obviously understand them when you watch the opening titles for the first time, but once the volume is done, it usually makes sense. But so far, you've only had pretty obvious things, nothing really foreshadowing, in my opinion. There are things that were obvious, like Ren and Nora's relationship, the Schnee relationships, you know. It was all something that we could see coming, and which I'm loving the intro. I'm loving the intro, but usually there's more foreshadowing, or maybe I'm not that surprised as usual, maybe. But I'm loving this intro. We'll never bloom. Sorry. Yes, and I'm really curious now to see what Cida's gonna do, because finally somebody's told her everything that we always have wanted to tell her. Thank you, Watts. Savage. But yeah, so what's gonna be her plan now? Because she's always been acting out of misplaced sense of superiority. And now that she's finally, you know, come to terms with what's been happening with her, I'm really curious to see what she's gonna do about that. Oh, the flying monkeys at last. Okay, yeah, so Iron that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, so Winter is still here. And everybody, yeah,
of course
is afraid.
Going to do it.
So what? He's
you do believe?
With the whole city?
Okay, yeah.
Finally push the kids to see reason.
Who cares?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, unsure as well.
You're here.
They're debating. That's good.
I need a squad of drones in standby to drop the payload.
Sir, what for?
Uh-oh.
I believe I was clear in the broadcast.
Yeah, he's not bluffing.
I'm going to remove Mantle from the equation.
He's not the kind of guy... Well, he did bluff last volume, but now... That's his plan. Oh!
Salem's job for her?
Marrow!
I thought we could work towards something better. But now you're...
He's gonna get shot.
If you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to do it for you.
Ah.
This is what gets the children to cooperate, then it's worth it.
I don't like this either.
Yeah.
The top priority is...
Do you even believe what you're saying anymore? Do any of you believe in anything?
I'm really liking Marrow.
With pride. Now I see it for what it really is.
Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh, I see what Winter is doing.
Fine.
Winter is playing his game.
I'll
He's...
throw this traitor in the brig.
Ah,
Belongs.
yeah. I see what she's doing. She's gonna escape with him or something like that. Vine isn't liking that either. Nobody's liking that except for
Okay.
Hair, but
Everyone wants Penny. Otherwise, Mantle is done for. So, how do we stop him?
Crow and
Nice.
Robin are still in his custody.
I was
And
posting at the
they said that
portrait.
all the security drones are watching the crater. So, they're trapped too.
And Salem isn't going to stay gone for much longer.
No.
So then, it's impossible. See? If Miss Hero with all the answers doesn't have an answer, then we have ours.
Shut up.
Okay, then why don't you just leave?
Can we please just give each other a chance?
Ah,
Say
yeah.
nothing more. And Ozpin is back.
Desperate situation, guys.
And distrust, it isn't getting us anywhere.
Then nothing has changed.
Nope.
We're in the exact same place we were yesterday. Arguing over what to do while the kingdom waits to die.
The problem with Ruby is that she's always so convinced that there is a positive solution to everything. I do believe that there isn't always one. There are solutions, but not gonna make everybody happy.
Sorry. No matter how much I boost you, they won't go away.
Okay.
Don't apologize. I got hurt doing what I always do. Just another ditzy move from Nora.
That's not true.
Ah, it was a good move.
How would you?
It was a good move.
We were supposed to be a team, but that didn't matter to you.
Don't give us that crap.
You shut people out so you don't have to feel things that are hard.
Oh, he does. He does. He just doesn't like it, but he does.
You're right. I should be apologizing to both of you. When we lost Oscar and things got difficult, I said terrible things. I've been so angry at myself.
That's new.
As good as the Aesops,
Talking Ren.
Robin's rally, for losing the lamp. I thought if I just focused on working harder, getting stronger, that I wouldn't fail.
I'm really surprised that they haven't figured that out.
My biggest failing?
Because they've been fighting alongside him for a long time, so they know. They should know what kind of teammate indeed he is and some kind of partner. Oh.
Water under the bridge, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna go see if Klein needs any help with Penny.
Bye bye.
Ren,
Time to talk.
I mean, why didn't you say anything? So we failed as a team, but we succeed as a team too.
I was the one holding us back. Not John, not you, me.
Well, you're wrong. All I do is make dumb jokes and smash things with a hammer.
What? That's not true. You put everything you have.
She does that, but not just that, so.
Everyone around you. You help without worrying about how it might hurt. And that's what I love about... That's why I love you.
When my mom ran from the Grim and left me behind, you found me. We became Ren and Nora.
That's awesome.
But I realized on this mission apart, I don't know who just Nora is. And if I'm ever going to find out, then I have to do it alone. Because I've always loved you, Lyren. And that pretty head on your shoulder seems like it's doing
Ah!
But I still gotta get mine sorted out before I can be the partner you need.
Yeah, they need to figure out their sheet, their respective sheet. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Totally right. Oh, that's cheating.
It's definitely okay.
That is a really nice reunion and really nice talk. I'm really satisfied by that. Oh, great. Was wondering what happened to them. So
He's really gonna do it.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not if we stop him first.
I don't know if he should be murdered. Stop him, but I don't believe. I don't know how I would feel about that because he's been quite a big character in the series, obviously. So it would really be a
It's about everyone.
great loss.
The academy, and I am ending this.
Yeah,
We fail and people get killed.
yeah.
Deserves this.
You better stay quiet. But yeah, some people would argue that we have already lost Ironwood. So, but he's still Ironwood.
Get it.
At heart, he's still the same guy.
I've been hurting for a long time. But
Making
let's
really
stop
bad
pretending that what
decisions.
you're trying to do here is for anyone but yourself.
I'm agreeing with Robin here.
Clover was a lot of things. You respected him. But I gotta tell ya, I think you're the better huntsman. Not because you were the one who walked away, but because you were the one who was fighting for what was right. Don't go telling me that's changed.
I'm really wondering how Clover would act in this situation. Because he's definitely more reflected than... he's really more reflected than Hare, so...
You know, that giant
I believe they must have stumbled on Winter and Mara.
said you and the Shanice managed to take it down. Still having to one-up your big sis, huh?
Did she tell you what it was? Underneath?
Yeah.
You know what that means then.
Oh, are they making a connection?
That's what happened to Mom.
Yep.
When I saw its eyes.
Yeah, because I think I never mentioned it, but yeah, one of you guys mentioned it in the comments, and yeah, I realized it just before that, but yeah, one of you guys talked about it in the comments, and
When she met Mom,
Silver Eyes.
she learned she could do something new.
Ruby.
We shouldn't lie to ourselves. I wasted our time getting Amity up. Thinking help would come, but it didn't.
It's not the end yet.
So, I was being childish.
You were being optimistic. Look.
The problem with optimism, yep,
No optimism means we've already lost.
yeah, I'm alright with optimism as long as you're not blind, but she's
We
been
need
kind
to
blind.
take risks.
But mine didn't work.
It's still got a warning out.
Can't argue with that.
They're not called sure things. They're called risks. And in case you didn't notice, my plan for Mantle didn't work either. But we got Oscar back. And did a lot more that was never in the plan.
That's the thing, they did a lot more, but they
Took a risk the day she
never really,
and I don't think
nothing really changed.
it
We were
was-
always everywhere, and
But she's still my hero.
Hurry!
what is... Oh, 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 oh.
Penny, please! I must open the vault. I do not want.
So what is gonna
Ruby,
happen there?
stop me! Penny! I must open the vault.
Oh,
Self-terminate. I've got her! What do we do?
not to lie to you guys, I kind of want her to open the vault just to see how it all would happen. Because I'm curious.
Do something!
But I don't want her to get hurt. So I don't want her to self-terminate.
Tell me how to help you. Kill me.
Oh, yeah, that would be... Yeah. Because you cannot open the vault.
Sure the power goes to you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's a plan. Yeah. That's a plan. You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna... No, she can't.
Part of you. Remember?
But,
You were only a machine. You never could have fought back for this long. She's right. She's right. Shine! Mr. Aura!
Oh. Just gonna have to restart the camera, guys. And we are back and go. Oh. Didn't expect that.
Did I stop the virus?
I didn't think about John boosting Aurora.
It's still there. But you've got an aura, Penny. A soul. That's who you are. Our friend. Not a machine.
I'm afraid now.
I think you're wrong, by the way.
Oh, fending
I'm
for
really
herself.
doubt you're in the same place you started. I mean, yeah, you guys have been getting
That's
your
nice.
asses kicked. Some of that my fault, but like, you're at war. You're gonna take hits. Look, I'm just going to be super pissed if you all finally decide to give up the moment I switch sides.
I would agree with that.
Sides, huh?
Aww.
Am I gonna like Emerald now?
Or like, whatever.
If you all wouldn't mind, I really think Ozpin would like to say something.
Oh, I'd like to hear it.
Go ahead.
I was recently reminded of an old fairy tale. A young girl flees the consequences of a choice to a magical place. But having never learned from her initial failure, she only succeeds in spreading it. I failed all of you. I should have trusted you with the truth, and should never have run the day you discovered it.
It was rough, but
Time to have discussions. I'm liking it.
We understand.
I love communication, guys.
Trust is a risk.
I love these kind of episodes where everything is getting finally resolved. Yes, they can. They don't have any other choice, but that's the moment they can. They can. All good spirit. All good spirit. All good vibes. I'm loving it.
I can still feel it fighting me.
I can't just keep amping her forever.
I can't keep Ironwood waiting.
Maybe if you could get Pietro.
She has to go to the vault.
Yeah. Open the vault and just take...
Risk we haven't considered.
Open the vault. Take the relic for yourself, maybe.
She'll do it.
Oh. Everything's in movement, guys. Everything's in movement, guys. That's exciting. Love the episode. No fighting, but I didn't mind because we needed a talk. A much needed talk. I always love looking at the artwork at the end in the credits. But yeah, I love these relationships. I love these characters, all of them, really. I hate on some characters, but they're great characters, you know, so I love all of them because they're really well written. And none of them is nonsensical, sorry. So that's really great. But I'm really starting to wonder what choices are they gonna make. Obviously, I do trust Team RWBY to always make I wouldn't say the best choice because I clearly have disagreed with them by the past, but I clearly believe in them to make a choice that is meant to benefit to as many people as possible. And that's something really great. But where I disagree with them is when they make decisions that are motivated by blind optimism, as Yang put it. And there's been quite a lot of them from RWBY. Unfortunately, I would say. But this is still optimism and I still rather support it. And this is risks, but you know, you have to measure your risks. Regarding Ironwood and the A-subs, I do believe that Winter is not going to follow up. Well, definitely given her reaction, that was totally a shift of tone. She was doubting and now she would go all bad guy now. So she's obviously taken Marrow to escape with him or to let him escape. Or obviously I do believe that they stumbled upon Crow and Robin. So they're going to act all together. I mean, to me, Crow, Robin and Winter represent like an upper kind of mature characters, if I could say so. I don't know if you see what I mean, because there are the kids, there are the elder adults, and they're like in the middle. And to me, they are that group of individuals who could act together. And so I'm really pumped to see them team up. But yeah, and I'm really relieved as well because I love the A-subs. And I'm really relieved to see that Helm, Vine also have doubts. Hare is none, but I believe that Hare is just the same as Ren did. She's diving into work and into duty to cope with her emotions. I really do believe that because she's been troubled, upset ever since, well, Clover died, so. And she's not even questioning Ironwood, whereas all the others are. I mean, Helm is definitely speaking up about the fact that she doesn't like this. And Vine isn't as straightforward, but is saying the same. You know, he's saying if this is what needs to be done. He's not saying that this is good, what Ironwood is doing. He's saying, he's not even saying that this is the right call in a sense, but he's saying that it may be what needs to be done. And yet, he does believe that Ironwood won't do it. He believes that he's going to take the plan like to the last limit, but he won't execute it. But I do believe that he could. I mean, he was about to shot Marrow if Winter hadn't stepped in. He was about to shoot Marrow. I mean, I understand Marrow may have not been in this team for long and he's a replacement, so maybe he's not as close to Ironwood as the others, but I mean, Ironwood was about to shoot him. I would have lost my shit. I mean, if Ironwood starts shooting his own Aesop's, how are the other Aesop's going to be okay with any of that? I mean, there's no trust anymore in Ironwood's team. It's just all about following orders. And even Ironwood is asking them to trust. No, I would have said maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe 3 episodes ago, maybe I would have said Ironwood is expecting his team to trust him, but no longer. I do believe that he's just expecting them to fall in line, and that's it. I'm really disappointed in him. I'm really disappointed. I do know that at heart he still has the best intentions, but I'm really disappointed in his actions, obviously, and I can no longer support them. But I do not believe that the man... I would say I don't believe that the man deserves to die or anything like this, even though he shot Sleet and he was about to shoot Marrow. But... And yeah, losing Ironwood, I mean, like I said, people would argue that we've already lost the Ironwood that we know, and I would agree on that. But that's a bit like Anakin and Darth Vader, you know? You still don't want to... really him to die. They are still... So... I'm really conflicted on that matter. Regarding what not Salem, Cinder and Neo and what they're gonna do, no idea. But everything is setting in motion, you know. All the pawns are in place, and everybody's gonna play their cards. So I'm really all pumped up about that. We are entering the final episodes, maybe a 3-parter, or maybe, you know, one final episode, and then we have the big 2-parter finale. But yeah, this is the final stretch, guys. And ending on that note, talking about RWBY's plan, yeah, the fact that Penny would open the vault, it is something that they've not ever considered. I mean, what would happen if Penny were to open the vault? What could they do about that? I do believe that they could take the relic, you know, for themselves. I'm really curious. Oh, there's something else I'm thinking about now. Now that they have Emerald, could they fake a Penny? Using Emerald's power? They could fake a Penny and trick Ironwood and take Ironwood out. Because yeah, the fact that, they can't take the relic out of the base of Atlas, because otherwise Atlas falls. So they're not really going to do that, I believe. But they have so many options on their side now that there is Emerald, now that there is Ospin with them, and that they've made peace with Ospin. I'm really glad about that, because we don't need any more mistrust and anger on our side, guys, because there's already a lot coming from the outside. So make peace, and everybody just wants to leave. Everybody just wants to have, well, I was about to say to have fun. No, not exactly to have fun, but everybody just wants everybody else to be happy, you know. So let's work towards that. So yeah, that was my reaction to Risks, and what a fitting title. Well, RWBY always has fitting titles, so. But this one I definitely really enjoyed. And oh, I didn't talk about that. Ren and Nora's conversation. Really loved it. Really knew that Ren is opening up like this. He's starting to really come in at peace with what he's transpiring towards others, and I'm really loving that. And yeah, they were gonna. I was afraid for a moment, because I thought they maybe were gonna do a no, that's my fault, no, that's my fault, no, that's my fault, no, that's my fault. But no, they're all quite clear upon that, and I'm really glad that they've had this. The conversation was really needed from everybody, and I love these episodes. Because, you know, they built up your frustration for a couple of episodes, and finally they release it before shit really happens, you know. So I'm really expecting shit to happen now. But now that all our characters are united like they should be, that's awesome. Emerald is with them. I'm really glad. Emerald pissed me off during the volume, but now that she's coming to senses and that she's starting to think right, in my opinion, I may like her because that's a character who has a good spirit. You know, she may have had annoying behaviors, but she really has a good spirit, and she's always had a good spirit. Really, she's always been caring. She's always been quite fragile, you know, fragile, and when we saw her already in Volume 4 talking with Mercury in Salem's Palace, you could already tell that she was caring and such. So I'm really wondering what Mercury's reaction might be to her leaving, because Mercury, in my opinion, is more fatalist than she is. He's less optimistic, and he's fending for himself. And I do not believe that he believes in anything greater, really, because he's been so disappointed by life, by his personal life, that he doesn't believe, I think, that he could find happiness in any other way. Well, in any way, period. So yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. That was my reaction to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 11, Risks. Really enjoyed that. Can't wait to see what the next episode obviously is going to be about. I hope that you'll be here for the this next reaction. Yes, just like always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on all the notifications so you don't mess. I'm getting quite tired, guys, but you know what I meant. Hit the like button if you like that video, and let me know down in the comment section what you thought of that episode, and if you have any theories, if I missed anything. Just like always, please do take care. I love you all, and see you soon. Bye.